Hey guys, so today's wig is from a company called Yoowigs, and I absolutely love the box that this wig came in. It's such a cute color, burgundy, and it had a little bow tie, but I kind of messed it up because I already had opened it before the video. But look at this wig, y'all. First of all, this wig is HD lace, which I don't know if y'all know about this, but let me put y'all on. So HD lace is the new type of lace now that's out, where it's like a clear lace, so it goes on any complexion and it blends well with any complexion, versus transparent lace. Transparent lace is more of like a yellowy tone lace, and then the brown lace, of course, is brown. So HD lace is the new wave, and it's very hard to come across this type of lace with light colored hair, so that is a plus. As you guys can see, the wig came with combs and hair clips, which are all amazing because I like to use the little clips. I don't really use the combs, but I use the clips to tighten the wig. So y'all, look at this. Y'all see how the lace is just like melting effortlessly. Oh my god, I can't even talk. The wig lace is laying effortless. Okay, I'm done. The lace is blending in with my skin, and I literally was like looking in the mirror amazed. Like, that's why it took me a little minute before I started. I was just like, wow, like this is like the first HD lace that I get and I deal with, and I was really excited. So as y'all know, I was wearing a different wig before this one, so that's why I have my my cap is already on. I didn't show you guys how I put my cap on and stuff, but if you guys would like a video on that, I can show you. But all I'm using is the Got to Be Glued free spray to lay down everything. Okay, I use this spray to lay down my wig. I use this spray to lay down the cap that's over my hair underneath this wig. I use that spray for everything. That spray is my holy grail for applying my wigs, because I don't want to use like the Ghost Bond glue or any heavy glue that is gonna be too messy and too much when it's time to take off. I like an easy removal process, so with the hairspray it allows me to get an easy removal process. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did spray some of the Got to Be Glued free spray on the hairs, and that's just to lay the flyaways and make sure all the little hairs are out the way as I'm preparing to get this thing stuck on my head. Okay, so you just want to make sure you work neatly, so like that your work can come out neat and it won't be messy. So that's why I'm just spraying some spray to get all the flyaways back, and then I'm clipping them up with some hair clips so that they could just be out the way. So you guys are probably wondering, why am I spraying the hairspray over the lace and not under? Well, I kind of discovered doing my wigs this way, and for me it just works. Like, I literally put the hairspray right where you seen I sprayed it. I put the blow dryer on. By the way, I'm using my blow dryer on the setting cool, and then I press the cold button to make it even colder. So I am using the blow dryer on a cold setting, but this way that I do it really works for me, and I find that it's just easier to do versus putting the spray under and then trying to lay it over. Like, it's just easier for me, and my wig does not fall off. Like, my wig is pretty secured when I do it this way. So just a new way to apply your lace. And now I'm gonna cut around the ears like that. The wig could lay flat behind the ear. Another thing that I started doing that's pretty new is laying the wig on my head before I cut the excess lace off. So I started doing it this way because I found that with spraying over the lace, having that extra lace helped for the spray to get where I needed to go on the lace and for it to lay. And then once it's all dried and it's hard, then I could cut it off and the lace would stay in place without moving. So that's kind of like the whole reason why I still have the extra lace. And as you guys see, I like to work from side to side. So usually I start on my left side. Why do I start on my left side? I have no idea why I be starting on my left side, but I usually start on my left side and then I work my way to the right side. I like to go in with my hot comb just so I can flatten out the edges and really see how the hair is gonna look once it's pretty much styled, because using the hot comb, that's how I style like the edges or the hair around the front. And then of course the rest of the hair I'll use like a flat iron or a curling iron, depending on if I'm doing straight or if I'm doing curls. So using the hot comb just helps me visualize if the hairline is too thick, if I need to pluck it some more. So right now I am plucking, and let me tell y'all, I just recently learned how to pluck where I'm seeing that it's looking natural. And plucking is very, very tedious. It takes forever, and I don't have the patience. So I kind of be like plucking mad hard. I be trying to pull mad hairs out at the same time, but you can't really do that because you could mess up your wig and make it bald and make a bald spot, which it happened to me before, and it kind of sucks when you do that. But also cutting some edges in the front, because when you want to do baby hairs, I found that when you cut your baby hairs shorter, it helps for them to lay nicer and look natural, versus if you keep the hair long and then try to do the baby hair, it's not gonna look right. It's almost like the same type of baby hairs we have on our actual hair. Our real hair, the baby hairs are short, so on the wig we got to make them short. And plucking is really an important part of making your wig look very natural in the front. Like, I never realized how important plucking is until like recently, because I used to think my wig game was lit back then, but then I'm looking at my wigs and I'm like, they were mad bulky around the hairline. Now that I figured out how to use this tweezer on this hair, I see that the hairline looks less bulky at the hairline, and that's really how you get your wig to look natural. So plucking is key. It takes time, and I find that plucking while the wig is on my actual head works better for me, because then I could pluck it to my head instead of plucking it to like a mannequin or something. So that's why I waited till I put the wig on to then pluck it, so I can actually see where I should pluck and which parts need more plucking than others. So just to lay down my baby hairs, I'm just using like a mousse. This is a mousse from Tresemme, but I mean, you could use any type of mousse or any type of foam to set your baby hairs. Then to actually make the baby hairs stay, I went and I used my Got to Be Glued freeze spray. That freeze spray is literally my holy grail when it comes to doing wigs. That's all I use. And the amazing part about it is when you want to take off your wig or when you want to wash your wig, all you got to do is use water and soap. Water and soap to wash your wig, but just water to take it off of your actual skin, because it's hairspray, so it's gonna come off with the water. Whereas if you try to use a Ghost Bond glue or something, you gotta use like alcohol to take it off, and then there's still glue pieces in your hair, and it's just a mess. So to me, the spray is the best thing. That's what I use. And I mean, it's really, really simple, but you have to practice doing these wigs if you want to get it. Like, I've been doing wigs for like over a year now. It's been like 2 or 3 years, and I think now I'm finally getting a little better with it versus how I was when I first started. So it's a learning process. I already knew that I wanted to do some curls on this hair, and I was so excited to try them out. So the way that I'm doing my curl is I'm doing the curl to go in. So I'm doing an inward curl, an inward spiral. And lately I've been loving the inward spiral type curl because I just feel like it looks more voluminous, and it just looks, it gives more of like a body wave type curl, and it just looks very like beach wavy type hair, and it's just really cute. So that's what I'm doing. And how I do this is I split my hair down the middle in the back, and then I just do one side first, and then I do the next side. And when you're doing curls like this, you want to make sure you're not using a lot of pieces of hair, because you want the hair to actually curl. And the thicker your pieces are, the longer it's gonna take for it to curl. So if you want to get your hair curled faster, do smaller pieces so like that the heat can shape the curl faster, and then you won't be here all day doing your hair. Not to mention, with this wig, because it's not too thick, you're not taking up too much time to curl your hair, which is another thing that I loved. And as you guys can see, the hair, it's taking the curl like right away, which I've had some wigs where it didn't want to take the curl, and I didn't understand why. But with this hair, y'all can see the wig is taking the curl like on the first try, which is amazing, because believe it or not, there's some hair that will not curl when on the first try. You got to keep recurling it over. So that was another thing that I loved. And what I like to do is I leave the curl in the spiral, and I do that so like that the hair could actually cool down, because your hair is hot from being on the curling wand. So with your hair being hot, you want to give it an opportunity to cool down so like that it can hold the shape of the curl. So in doing that, you allow the curl, the wave, to still be there and still be visible when you brush out, because ultimately I'm gonna brush out these curls and I'm gonna get that wave where all the hair is flowing in one direction, and it just looks like a badass beat. So that's what y'all about to see right now. And what I'm using to brush out this hair is my Denman brush, which I got from Sally's Beauty. The brush was expensive, but it's worth it. I think I paid like $15 for this brush. It's worth it though. So as y'all can see, combing it out, look at that body wave I got. It just looks so pretty. And then of course I go in with my hot comb to comb everything else out and make sure everything is just laying like flat, and it just looks good. Like, look at that, y'all. Do y'all see? Like, look at this. And then I just love how bouncy this hair is. Like, it literally feels like human hair. Like, this hair quality, I'm not gonna lie, is one of the best that I've ever gotten from a hair company. And another thing that I wanted to let you guys know was that this hair came this color. I did not color this wig at all. This wig came this color, and that's great because it's hard to find a company that has the hair already pre-colored, especially when it's a machine that's making the wig, because this wig, you can tell by the stitching, a machine made it. It wasn't like handmade. So it's very rare that you find those hairs toned to a nice shade of blonde or even gray, because this hair looks more of like a grayish color. So that's another thing that I really love about this company. And this is literally one of my favorite wigs. Like, this wig I'm keeping for me because this is like one of my favorite wigs. I'm not even gonna lie. It's become a favorite of mine. And so as you guys can see, I'm doing the curl on the other side. So you want to make sure that both sides are even. So when you're doing the curl, so me parting my hair in the middle, what I do is on the left side, I make the curl go in, and then on the right side, I make the curl go in as well. And then you're going to get this nice, voluminous, wavy look that I just think is so bomb. Like, I've been obsessed with the hairstyle like this. And again, I use my hot comb to just flatten everything out because I love a wig that lays flat. When your wig lays flat, it just looks more natural, you know what I mean? And then I'm just going in, touching up the curls with the curling wand, and then this hairstyle is pretty much done. So all the info on this wig will be in the description links down below. Make sure you guys check them out because this is definitely an affordable wig that I would recommend everyone. So this is the final look. I added some makeup on, I put my contacts. If you guys are interested in my contacts, I'm going to put the color and where I got them from in the description down below. Make sure you guys check out Official K Lashes for my lashes. I'm wearing Madison lashes, okay? And I'm having a sale. I've been having this sale for like a month now. Use the code SNOW and get some money off. But let's talk about this hair though. First of all, the lace on this wig is popping. Second of all, the way that this hair is holding these curls, it's amazing. It's cute. I like it. Let me show y'all what the back look like. So y'all can see the back is pretty flat. I actually like the construction of this wig. It's cute. It's cute. Then look at my edges. So I could have definitely plucked more. And no, this is not the same wig as the one that I've been wearing lately. This is a different wig. The one that I've been wearing lately, I actually made that wig. I'll do a separate video on that wig. But this wig now, this one is more of like a grayish wig versus the one that I have. It's more like a white blonde with a little bit of gray, but not that much. This one is like, we gray. We're gray, and that's what we are. So if you guys are interested in where this wig is from, that's gonna be in the description box down below too. So make sure y'all check all that out. I honestly, out of a 10, I would rate this wig a 10 out of a 10. Why? Because first of all, the lace is HD lace, which makes it super easy to blend on any skin complexion. And that's a problem that I be struggling with when it comes to wigs, because a lot of wigs come in brown lace and I'm not brown, so it don't blend with me, and you get to see like you could see where the lace starts. So it just makes it don't let it melt on your skin, you know what I'm saying? So I think the fact that it's HD lace is amazing. And then another thing that I really like about the texture of this hair is that it's so silky. Like,
It's literally mad silky and flowy, and I love how it's not too thick but it's not too thin, so it's like the perfect density. And I also love how at the end it doesn't get like too stringy, like it stays like thick, if that makes sense. I don't know, but this wig is just bomb. Okay, so make sure y'all check it out in the description down below. I love you guys, and if you guys actually want to see a tutorial of me laying the wig that I made, which is the one that I have been wearing, comment that down below. I'll do a video on that. Hey. Oh, I feel like Beyonce. When your hair stiff motherfucking wear, bitch. Stiff wear. Stiff wear. Nowhere, because we don't do those. I love you guys, and I will see you. I'll see you babies in my next one. Bye. Oh wait, real quick, I need a name for the people that support me. Can you guys help me come up with a name for those that support me? Like, what can we call ourselves? I go by the name Chris, so come up with some names for yourselves. Let me know. Drop some suggestions in the comments down below. And now I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Make sure you guys check out my lash website at officialklashes.com. I am having a winter sale for all of you guys, 50% off on all items sold. So the promo code that you guys will enter is going to be SNOW, SNOW, all lowercase, and you are getting 50% off of your purchase. I need you guys to come shop. There's great deals going on, and I'm gonna have this last throughout December.